Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. Hey y'all, we got 2 hours. Let's try to use it very wisely. It's a lot to get into today. 50 likes to start the live with the main topics, Chrisean Jr., Quell, everything. Come on in, 50 likes, y'all. Let's get to 50 likes. We can do it.
This episode of Black Girl Gone, I touched 18-year-old Naziah Harris, who went missing January 9th, 2024 in Detroit, Michigan. The day she was last seen, Naziah got off her school bus at her normal stop, but she never made it home. At first, her disappearance wasn't taken seriously, dismissed as just another runaway case. But as time passed, troubling details began to surface, revealing a far more sinister story, more disturbing than anyone could have imagined. This is the story of a young girl who was held by the very people meant to protect her, and the fight for justice in her name. This is Naziah's story. Every day, young girls wake up with the hope of a future filled with dreams, laughter, and opportunities. Yet, too many of them, especially young Black girls, find themselves navigating a world that too often dismisses their safety, their worth, and their humanity. In a society where their voices are too often ignored, where their safety can be compromised without a second thought, protecting them becomes a responsibility that we all must share. This story is not just about one child. It's about all the children who are vulnerable in ways that many others are not. Their lives are often treated as expendable, their struggles invisible, and their pain minimized. But we cannot afford to ignore these truths any longer. In this episode, we focus on the heartbreaking story of Naziah Harris, a 13-year-old girl whose life was tragically taken from her far too soon. Naziah's disappearance and death are a painful reminder of the very real dangers that young girls face in a world that too often overlooks their needs. Naziah's story is a call to action, an urgent reminder that protecting our children, especially our young Black girls, is not just a matter of family, but of community, of justice, and of humanity. It was a chilly winter day in Detroit on January 9th, 2024, when 13-year-old Naziah Harris disappeared without a trace. What seemed like a regular day at school would soon turn into a heartbreaking mystery that would grip her family and the community. But to understand the tragic events that followed, we need to take a step back and learn more about the girl at the center of the story, Naziah. Naziah was born on September 5th, 2010 in Detroit, Michigan. Her parents were Nicole Harris and Mervyn Jennings, though the circumstances surrounding her upbringing were far from
fair use. Like the video to get to the main topic. Hey sis, hey Linda, Queen Linda in the chat, y'all. Thank you, Holy Ghost girl. Thank you so much. Queen Linda in the chat, y'all. Let me make sure I do it. Y'all, this is real family in here right now. Right now, at this moment, this is real family in here. These are rare moments of real family. Okay? Chrisean's face is not on the screen. So everybody that's in here is really becoming family, and they here not only for the mission, but they fool with me. They fool with Holy Ghost girl. They fool with Linda. They fool with Mary. They fool with Crystal. Okay? These are rare moments of just family. Okay? The fans and fanatics are not in here at the moment because Chrisean's face is not on the screen right now. 50 likes to get ready for the main topic, which is Chrisean, but I want y'all to hear this story. One of the sisters brought it to me, and y'all know we talked about Diamond and Tianda at one point over here. Y'all know that, right? Y'all remember? Anybody was here around that time, it was when I was first getting started. Jaguar Right, Diamond and Tianda, the other topics that we used to do back in the day. I told y'all, once we get our mission complete with Junior, Chrisean going to jail, Quell going to jail, we're going to move on to another mission, something that I am just as passionate about. It's a movement that we're going to eventually start together, y'all. There will be a time when the people that's in this room that really want to stand for something, do something, make change, help the young women that's coming up under us, there's going to be a day that we're going to be looking each other in the eyes and toasting champagne or toasting grape juice or toasting wine, whatever it is, to the work that we doing and that we gonna be doing with each other. This is the birth of it. This is the beginning of it. It's just starting here, but we haven't even cracked the surface of what we gonna do together as a family. 50 likes to get the video to the main topic, which is Chrisean Jr. Quell, Mind of a Maniac. Y'all already know what time it is. We're gonna pick up where we left off from yesterday after we get 50 likes.
Simple. Her biological parents faced personal struggles that made it difficult for them to care for her. And so, as a result, Naziah was raised by her grandmother, Annette Harris, who also adopted her. And by the time Naziah was a seventh grader, she had found her place at J.E. Clark Preparatory Academy in Detroit. Many details about Naziah are not publicly available right now, and so there are things about her life that we just don't know. But what we do know is that on January 9th, 2024, the day began just like any other day for Naziah. She attended school, and then when school was over, she boarded her school bus. She got off the bus near Cornwell Street and 3 Mile Road, an area near where she lived. However, after getting off the bus, she didn't go home like she usually would. Her family expected her to arrive as she always did, but as the hours passed and she didn't show up, concern grew. Her grandmother, Annette, who had been raising Naziah, became increasingly worried when she realized that she hadn't heard from her and she wasn't home. According to reporting and interviews with Annette, this behavior was unusual for Naziah, and she had no prior history of running away. And so when she didn't come home after school, it was completely out of the ordinary. Now, for reasons that are unclear, by the next day, when Naziah still had not shown up, Annette called the Detroit Public Schools Community District to report that her grandmother was missing. The report was taken by a school police officer named Derek Wolf. The officer said after speaking to Annette, he followed up with students at Naziah's school to see if any of the other students knew where she was. He said he also canvassed the area near the school as well as the area near where she would have gotten off the bus, but he could not find any information about her whereabouts. The school officer was able to confirm that Naziah had gotten off the bus at her usual stop, but after that, he could not determine where she had gone next. Now, although Naziah had no history of running away, according to her grandmother, when she was reported missing to the school district, she was treated as a runaway. In the days and weeks following the report being made, it's not exactly clear what investigators were doing to locate the missing teen, but any attempts they made to locate her failed. After nearly a month had passed since anyone had seen or heard from Naziah, the district police said that...
Hold up! 50 likes to get the video to start with Chrisean and Quell in them, okay? But this is my first time seeing this. Sis, if you want the people to know who you are, who dropped this in the inbox, you can go ahead and let yourself be known, but I ain't gonna say it unless you want me to say it. I don't want to just keep putting you on blast. So if you okay with me saying who you are, who dropped this video on me, because you know me and you know that this will be something that we will be interested in, make yourself known in the chat. If you don't want to, I won't. But wait a minute, a month went by. So you mean to tell me they treated her like a runaway, y'all? A month went by, y'all. No Amber Alert, no none of that. Are you kidding me, bro? A month? Man. Boy.
They decided it was time to reach out to law enforcement for help. Quote, we involved our federal partner and went through her social media post and interviewed friends and classmates. Once we got information that this could be more than a runaway, we contacted DPD, the chief of the school district police told the Detroit News. Now, after contacting the Detroit police, they briefed them about the situation and then
I
they
hear
took
you,
over the
Crystal.
investigation.
I hear you,
Quote,
Crystal.
we can confirm that on February 13th, 2024, the Detroit Public Schools Community District Public Safety Department, at the request of Chief White, briefed the DPD on the situation involving the disappearance of Naziah Harris. Following that briefing, the DPD assumed the lead on the investigation, the Detroit police said in a statement. Once police took over, the search for Naziah went into high gear. By the time law enforcement received the case, valuable time had been lost in the search for her.
Dang, man.
The
Duh.
initial assumption that she was a runaway had caused critical delays, leading investigators down the wrong path in the crucial early hours of her disappearance. And instead of the immediate large-scale search effort, precious time was spent operating under the belief that Naziah had left on her own and would just return. By the time the authorities shifted their focus to the possibility of foul play, key evidence could have been lost, and potential witnesses may have moved on without realizing the
No
importance of
problem,
what they
sis.
had
No
seen.
problem.
The delay in treating her case as
Thank
an
you.
urgent matter not only potentially
Thank
hindered the
you.
investigation, but also deepened the anguish for her loved ones who knew from the beginning that something was terribly wrong.
Exactly.
It was a devastating reminder of how the runaway label is too often misapplied to missing Black girls, delaying critical attention and resources needed in the earliest moments of a case when they matter most. On February 14th, investigators began canvassing the area around where Naziah had gotten off her school bus. They were able to obtain surveillance footage that showed her exiting the bus and walking down the street. They also expanded the search to outside the county. And that same day, 45 minutes from where she was last seen, investigators brought helicopters and canines to search an area in Pittsfield Township. After that, a search warrant was executed on a home in Detroit's East Side. In March 2024, Detroit police, along with volunteers, conducted an extensive search along a river on the city's west side. Additional searches took place in Clinton Township and multiple areas of Detroit, following investigative leads. Later that month, a potential breakthrough came when a woman discovered Naziah's identification card on Detroit's west side. She reported the findings to police, offering investigators a possible lead. But despite these efforts and months of searching, Naziah remained missing. While police and volunteers searched the area for Naziah, the case of the missing girl began to spread throughout Detroit, capturing the attention of the community. As the days turned into weeks without answers, rumors about what could have happened to her began to swirl. People speculated about everything from runaway scenarios to possible abductions, and each theory added to the mounting confusion and fear. The lack of clear answers only fueled the uncertainty, and local media outlets began covering the case extensively, shining a spotlight on the city's missing girl. In the absence of concrete information, the community's imagination ran wild, with some fearing the worst while others hoped for her safe return. Yet, amid the rumors, people in Naziah's family held on to a grim reality. They knew that the truth was far more complicated, and the search for answers was just beginning. Now, it was no secret that Naziah's young life was complicated. She was being raised by her grandmother who had adopted her, and there's no information about her relationship with her mother. And from what I could gather, her father was around, but not much. He was also sick and had been for a while. But as police began to look at the people closest to Naziah, they uncovered disturbing details about the things happening to her behind closed doors. In February 2024, a couple weeks after the DPD took over the investigation, relatives of Naziah spoke to Detroit Fox News 2 and revealed that They believed Naziah was being sexually abused. According to the article published on February 24th, 2024, two of her family members who wanted to remain anonymous at that time said that in February 2022, they had been told that Naziah was being abused and that they had contacted CPS to report it. When asked by the interview about the number of times they suspected the abuse had taken place, they said, quote, "If I had to guess, 7 to 10 times over the course of the last 8 months to a year." The allegations and the report to CPS had caused issues with the family, and the two women who had made the report were now estranged from the rest. The reporter asked one of the women if they thought that foul play was involved, and they said, quote, "I think there's something going on. There's so many different scenarios because there's so much dysfunction from multiple members in the family." Once the public learned about the CPS reports, suspicions surrounding members of Naziah's family began to intensify. The fact that she had been missing for a month before law enforcement got involved troubled many, but when it was revealed that there had been concerns about potential abuse and prior reports that had been made to CPS, the frustration quickly turned to anger. The community's sense of injustice grew, and people began to question whether members of Naziah's family were withholding information. The lack of transparency surrounding this situation fueled speculation, and trust in those closest to her began to erode, with many wondering if they knew more than they were letting on. As the pressure mounted, questions surrounding Naziah's family only deepened. The investigation had taken a darker turn, and it seemed like the more they uncovered, the more unsettling the truth became. Was there something being hidden, or were there answers lying in a different direction altogether? In the search for Naziah, every lead seemed to open up a new mystery, and soon, a chilling discovery would bring everything into question. On January 9th, 2024, 13-year-old Naziah Harris vanished after getting off her school bus in Detroit, Michigan. As investigators delved deeper into the case, they soon uncovered a series of disturbing details that raised even more questions about her disappearance. In the months following Naziah's disappearance, detectives worked tirelessly, combing through Detroit and the surrounding areas, following leads and searching for any sign of the missing girl. They scoured abandoned buildings.
People who do this type of stuff, they prey on families with dysfunction, y'all. They prey on families with dysfunction. They look for women that are single, trying to work, trying to make it, trying to survive, and that lets people watch their kids that they probably shouldn't, that's willing to take risks with their kids after school and their kids, being alone at certain times because if they don't be to work by this time or if they don't stay late at work, then bills won't get paid. It's some people who prey on families and people like this. The more dysfunction, the better for a predator, especially if the predator is a narcissist. That is one of the reasons why Chrisean can maneuver the way she do in her own family, because she preys on the dysfunctions that she know exist. She can go to Tessa and talk about Tareen. She can go to China and talk about Tessa. She can go to Tasiki and act like she don't like none of them. This is the same type of thing that predators do in families with little girls, little boys. That's why oftentimes it's a pastor who did it, or an uncle or a cousin. They take advantage of the dysfunction in these families. Man, this is so heavy because this is something that I actually want to touch on about the situation with Chrisean too. How many likes are we at? I want to get to 50 likes before we stop this and start the video. But how many likes are we at right now at the moment? I'm curious. How many likes are we at right now? I'll keep playing it while I wait on y'all to tell me.
Wooded areas, and waterways, hoping for a break in the case. Volunteer search parties joined the effort, braving the harsh weather conditions, while law enforcement expanded their search into neighboring cities and towns. Despite the relentless efforts, there were no concrete leads, and the sense of urgency grew with each passing day. The search for Naziah was not just about finding her, it became a race against time, as every moment without answers brought more pain. During their investigation, detectives had learned that 2 years before Naziah went missing, family members had reported to CPS that they believed that she had been abused. Now, although the allegations had not led to an investigation, for detectives, searching for clues about this disappearance
Come on, get
was a
us to
huge red flag.
25, y'all.
And so they obtained those records and learned that a man named Jarvis Butts was the person being accused of abusing a then 11-year-old Naziah. Jarvis was dating Naziah's aunt, Shannon
Okay, so
Harris,
where
who
Jarvis
he shared
at?
children with. Investigators learned
Now
that in February
hold up,
2022,
pause,
Naziah's
pause right there, pause right there, pause right there. This picture speaks 1,000 words. Who knows where I'm going with this? This picture speaks 1,000 words, y'all. This picture speaks 1,000 words. This is exactly what I'm talking about. He looked like he preyed on her. For so many different reasons, y'all. One thing we all know with weight, because now that I am a woman who I used to be skinny all my life, but it starting around COVID, around 2020, I started learning what it feels like to be an overweight woman. That was the beginning of my journey of understanding how it feels to be overweight. And we all know that that comes with insecurities. We all know that weight comes with insecurities. And unfortunately, in America, complexion comes with insecurities. Features come with insecurities. We in America and we ain't gonna be fake over here. We ain't gonna act like we don't know that certain problems exist over here, not over here, not in becoming family. We not gonna act like colorism ain't no issue. We not gonna act like featureism is not an issue. We not gonna act like body dysmorphia and body shaming and all of those things. We're not gonna act like those things don't exist and they are not an issue. We're not gonna act like that over here. And just looking at this picture, y'all, just looking at this picture makes me feel a certain type of way. Because when I say they prey on certain type women, women that work hard, that will take care of them and their kids, and let them sit home and watch the babies. Don't get me started, man. Let me let this video play. 50 likes to start the video.
great aunt was allegedly told by Shannon that Jarvis had been touching her and
Oh my
two
God.
other children inappropriately. Now, the great aunt, who was later identified herself by her first name, Janelle, in an interview with ABC7, said that she immediately became concerned after talking to her niece because she knew Jarvis was on the sexual offender registry after he
Hell
served
no.
8 years in prison for third-degree criminal sexual conduct.
No.
Now, initially, Janelle said that she did not report the abuse because Shannon told her that she would report it.
No,
But
man.
on April
That's another
13th,
problem. There we
2022,
go. That's another problem. There we go. That's another problem. I didn't report it because I thought, let's just keep it real, man. You didn't report it because you used to nobody reporting it, sis. You didn't report it because it's getting normalized. And this is why we gonna stay on her tail. Because it's getting normalized. It's getting reported. Not it was one point where it was never reported, y'all. Until it got bad, until somebody was bleeding or not living no more. And they literally pretty much just showed the pattern of what I just said because Naziah not with us right now. We don't know where Naziah is. Naziah is missing. So it's still, they literally did, I just did what I was just talking about when I said it normally never get reported until somebody bleeding or not here with us. And now that I think about it, this never got reported until Naziah was missing. I didn't know. I thought you did it. No, you thought you did it. Come on, man. Somebody gotta give a fuck. Somebody gotta give a fuck.
Janelle contacted CPS and filed a complaint. But after her call, she said CPS never followed up.
Oh.
Another family member also made a report to CPS 2 months after Janelle's, and according to reporting, CPS conducted interviews but determined that there was a low risk.
What?
For police, however, the allegations against Jarvis shifted their focus to him, and they began taking a closer look at his relationship with Naziah.
It should have been did that.
On February 15th, 2024, Jarvis Butts was brought in saying,
Hold up, they playing games. Can y'all hear and see? How many likes we at? Can y'all hear and see? Let me see. Are we halfway through it yet? Yeah, we halfway through it. So I'm gonna play a few more seconds and then we're gonna get into the video. And I'll probably play the other half of this sometime within this video, or I might play the other half at the beginning of the next live or the end of the next live. But we're gonna find out what's going on with Naziah, Jarvis, everything. Are y'all liking the video? Are y'all hitting the like button? How many likes are we at, you guys? All I asked for was 50 likes to start the video about the main topic, which is Chrisean Jr, Blueface, all of those things. How many likes did we end up getting, y'all? How many likes did we end up getting to? Let me know.
he claimed to have no knowledge of where she could be, but he did mention that she would sometimes come to the auto shop where he worked to spend time with his daughter, who was her cousin. But despite Jarvis's denial, police began to suspect that he may be involved in what happened to Naziah.
Maybe.
As the search continued, behind the scenes, law enforcement began to focus their attention on Jarvis Butts. Now, while he claimed to have no knowledge of what happened to Naziah, the accusations made by two family members regarding his inappropriate behavior towards her, along with the fact that he was listed on the sex offender registry, raised serious questions.
Yeah.
This, combined with the emerging evidence, was enough to place him at the top of the suspect list.
Yeah.
Once detectives began to focus in on Jarvis, they began to uncover disturbing evidence about his relationship with Naziah, and they quickly learned that there was something disturbing going on. They turned to Jarvis's phone and internet search history to try and determine what had been happening in the days leading up to the disappearance. They discovered that on the day Naziah was last seen, January 9th, 2024.
We will find that out. We will find that out as we continue with the story. We will find that out as we continue on with the story with Naziah Harris. We're going to find out what happened. We're going to pause it right here and go ahead and get into our main topic, which we know is Junior, Chrisean, all of those things, right? But as we transition over, we got 27 likes, so at least we got halfway there. And we had a moment with just the family. We had a moment with family members that we know will be here regardless, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So that's nice. That was nice. And I love y'all. I love bonding with y'all, talking to y'all, seeing y'all in the chat. I love y'all. As we shift on over to Junior and Ronnie, Quail, Chrisean, Blueface. As we switch on over, I want y'all to know that just like I was saying, that predators, they prey on dysfunction and confusion. I want y'all to know that And I want y'all to apply that to Chrisean, Well. They even prey on our dysfunction as a community. The people that are speaking about Chrisean, I hope that we can get organized. That is one of the ways that we can for sure get these missions accomplished if we can get organized. You understand what I'm saying? They want dysfunction because that allows them to be able to slither and slip and slide through. That's why I am the way I am about us over here as a family. I want us to stay organized. I don't want us to have any dysfunction or discourse or any of those disses. We don't need to have no disses over here. So we need to be clear with each other, be honest with each other, let each other know how we making each other feel at all times so that we're not harboring anything. We need to respect each other as we want to be respected. Because if there's dysfunction over here, then what does that do? That gets the focus off of them and allows them to be able to do slick things and manipulate because we're not focused no more. Now our attention is on something negative. You understand what I'm saying? So if we may not be able to make YouTube itself get organized, we may not be able to help to make the sector that talks about this. We may not be able to get all those other platforms and us to be organized as one. We may not be able to do that, but we can control home. We can control what we do here at home. And I want us to stay organized. I want us to stay on the same page with each other. Don't feel insecure about asking a question as long as you ask it respectfully. Don't let nobody trick you up out of your position. Don't let the devil or nobody make you think that this or I am somebody that I'm not. My intentions are pure, y'all. And I can feel the family members that's really in here. I can feel y'all. And I know that y'all heartbreak for Junior just like mine do. So today we're gonna talk about Quell, the mind of a maniac, all of the things that we were talking about yesterday. But there is something that I want to talk about with Junior that is going on now. That happened recently. Dawn it's leaving me though. Hold on. Let me remember what it was real quick. Because it's leaving me a little bit. Hold on, y'all. Matter of fact, while I pull up this stuff that we're gonna talk, oh, I do know what we're gonna talk about. But while I pull up that stuff, we're gonna pick up where we left off from yesterday. And so today, instead of ending with Quell, we're gonna start with Quell and end with Junior. Okay? We're gonna start with Quell and end with Junior today. So we're gonna work the opposite way that we did yesterday. Let's get to this video so that I can go ahead and clock it and let y'all see what I got out of him this day. Because that's really what I really want to show y'all. Hold up. All right, this is the day that Quill came into the chat. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button, y'all.
Because I wish Zayna just be herself. Like I could tell she rehearsed that line.
Yeah. What are you talking about? You wish.
You already know what that means. We about to get another version of the story.
I don't know. It was like 6 girls that was trying to jump me, but I only fought like 3 of them. I don't know. There was just a lot of people I'm fighting in the field. And this was after I was playing with some kids. And then when I get to my car, it was like my car was blocked in. I'm like,
and
what they think I'm scared or something? So that
you better make sure you come with respect because you already know how I give. All right, Quell is coming in to the live, and I'm letting y'all know now. I don't play with unalivers. It is nothing that I want to do other than get to the truth whenever y'all have seen Quell over here. So I want to show y'all what I clocked, and I want to show y'all and the police, hell, police. We got to spoon feed y'all the evidence because y'all don't give a fuck enough to go and find it yourself. So we're going to do it and spoon feed it to you so that you have no choice. We're going to lay it down in such a way that you have no choice because the city of Baltimore is going to know y'all don't care about catching M-worders. Y'all don't care about y'all community being safe because y'all got somebody who there is buku evidence on that y'all sleeping on. Y'all just asked him to come to an interview and he ain't come and y'all ain't gone. Y'all think that we finna sit up here and wait? No, it's not gonna take 5 years for justice like it did over in St. Louis with Tim Norman. If we're not gonna wait no 5 years for the feds to pick it up, y'all gonna prosecute. Y'all gonna prosecute Chrisean and Quell in the name of Jesus. Y'all gonna prosecute. Now, let's get to it.
Hold on, Snake.
What?
You ain't done talking about me?
What the hell? Hell no, I ain't gonna never stop.
God damn.
You know that. You know that.
You ain't done talking about
you know
I'm
that.
saying though, like, listen, when you going?
You know that. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, because I know what you did. So don't play with me.
What I do, honey?
Don't call me. You know what you did. Why
we they in the comments,
this?
they said Ronnie couldn't run no way. What? Huh?
You said that. And now this is the part that I'm talking about. I didn't respond to it right then in the moment. So he wanted me to definitely see it. He made sure that he said it again. He made sure that he said it again when he came up. He wanted us to know that Ronnie didn't have a chance to run. You know how embarrassing you are to your mama right now, Quell? Your mama know you did this now. Your mama done found our channel and she know that it ain't adding up and that you did this. And you got something going on in your head, Quell, that's not right because you don't even care, bro. He ain't have a chance to run, huh? What? Huh? He is literally incriminating himself, but he don't care, y'all. The attention that he gets from what he did to Ronnie is what's feeding him. The attention, y'all. Before he did what he did to Ronnie, he had a YouTube channel. He was the one that was on YouTube. He was the one that people was talking about. And then when Ronnie came out and made that video in the bathroom, he was instantly shut down. Nobody wanted to talk to him or care no more. He was all on Z-Banger platform, China, all these people until Ronnie made that bathroom video. I need you to put a 1 in the chat if you remember that. Do y'all remember how close it was that 1 minute we was talking about that video with Quell and Chrisean daddy because the word conditions with the S had came out? Remember? And then while that was happening, I was like, everybody need to come out and say something at the same time. Everybody. She had just got out of jail. And I said, everybody need to go online and expose her. Everybody. Jay was saying something. Martez said something, but she tried to come back and backtrack. Quell had recorded the daddy. He was talking to the daddy and saying conditions. All this stuff was going on. And Janet said that Chrisean was being mean to Junior. And Chrisean got Smiley to make her a fake birth certificate, and she put Porter on the end of that baby last name. And I told y'all that day, I said, Ronnie gonna flip. Ronnie ain't gonna like this. I promise you. The next day, we got a video when I got off work. Ronnie was in the bathroom going in with the truth. So you know what happened with Quell? Instantly. Done. Nobody gave a fuck about him or what he had to say. Nobody. Because now Ronnie was talking. And now it's all about Ronnie. Because Ronnie was actually relevant in the story, Quell. That's Junior's daddy. But you were jealous. You were jealous that Ronnie could make music like that sounds so good like that. You were jealous. And you wanted attention. And Ronnie got star power. He got the it factor. Ronnie would have made it, y'all. He would have made it. If he would still be here right now, y'all. He would have made it. He got the it factor. He can make you laugh. He a handsome young man. He not ugly. Quell looks like I don't want to say that word, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He literally is going to tell you he think he look like Ronnie. But look at Quell, y'all. I don't want to say the word because I don't want to be politically incorrect, but there is a version that you can say he favors. And let's get this clear. Man, he look like a retarded version. Okay? That's not a diagnosis anymore. So you can say that word and it's not politically incorrect because there is no such thing as a retarded person anymore. There's special needs, there's intellectually challenged, there's autistic, but there is no such thing as a retarded kid anymore. So you can say that. But you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I just like and the thing about it is he wanted to be Ronnie, y'all. He wanted the attention Ronnie got. He wanted his flow. He wanted everything, y'all. He wanted to be Ronnie. And then the fact that he had now slept with Ronnie's baby mama. That day she came on Mother's Day and they was gone all night. And Chastity, that's why Chastity and Quell ain't talking. They was the ones that was cool. Quell gave her a ride to go meet Chrisean that night, and he left her. Then Chastity went online talking about how people wasn't real. And her and Quell been beefing ever since. Because he had sex with Chrisean. So now, not only do you want to be like him, but you done slept with his baby mama, so you really think you him. You understand what I'm saying, y'all, when I tell y'all Quell ain't right in the head? Y'all know that song Stand by Eminem? He ain't, this is Quell ain't right in the brain, y'all. He really think he a good rapper. He really do, y'all. He thinks that. He think he a great rapper. He thinks that he just like Ronnie. He really do. Y'all know the song Wasn't Real by Ronnie? Y'all know that song, right? Quell made a video that literally looks just like the song Wasn't Real. It's crazy, y'all. It's real crazy, but hold on. I gotta show y'all something. Alright. This boy here. There's something wrong with him, y'all. It really is. And it's sad. It's real sad. So now I'm getting ready to play y'all this quick interview, and I want y'all to see the things that I got out of him because of the fact that he wants this notoriety and this fame. He wants to be like Woody so bad. Look, this little Woody. There's no sound on this video, but it don't matter. Look at them, y'all. He literally want to be like Lil Woody. He literally used to sit up and watch Lil Woody lives and everything. He feels like him and Lil Woody got something in common now. Because we all know, I don't know if y'all know, but we know what happened to Nut. Down here, down south, we know what happened to Nut. Okay? We know what really happened to Big Nut. Rest in peace to Big Nut. We know what really happened to him though. And anybody who watched the trial know what happened to him. And he think it's fascinating how Woody was able to get on that stand and tell everybody that he was the one who did it and not go to jail. So he knows that people don't play with Lil Woody down here in the South. He knows that Lil Woody one of them guys that'll really click, clack, bow. He will really do that. Woody got notches on his belt, okay? And Quell wanna be like him. Quell used to be on his lives every day, y'all. It was sad, man. It was real sad. It was real sad. It's crazy, y'all. Look at him and Lil Woody. And he think that they got something in common now. This is crazy. It's crazy. Look. And then the whole live muted. The whole live muted. He wanted to record this to show off, but he can't even show off because he ain't even got it on right.
Look up her cases.
Now, this is February the 5th. This is February the 5th. Ronnie was unalived on the 3rd. This is the 5th. This is important. First of all, I believe that Chrisean did this video on the 3rd or the 4th, and he just posted it on the 5th. But this is 2 days that he posted the video. But I believe Chrisean made the video the day before on the 4th or on the 3rd. But listen to what she says. This is important.
She went to jail for busting her kid his head open with a lunchbox, my nigga. All that street shit she's popping. Look at her cases. All her charges is from hitting an innocent baby in the head, her baby. And then her next child. I don't know how old he was, probably 1 year old. He overdosed because of her. She was about to go to jail for, you know how she got out of it? She pleaded schizophrenia. They took a hair sample.
This girl is a liar. Did y'all hear how she just shot that loud like that? You are sick. Yo, yep, you know how they did it? Took a hair sample. Bipolar. Crazy. Blah. This is crazy. This girl is sick, bro. Just
diagnosed her with. You ain't them people ain't sending you home if you bust a little kid head open after 2, like, bro, they give you.
Now Ronnie been unalive and she talking about this. Ronnie ain't here no more, but she want us to focus on her beef with her sister. She don't even want us to. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. She was going live and all of this stuff to make y'all look left so you wouldn't look right. So the people that's fanatical about her, the people that's fans, whether they a fan that like her or a fan that don't like her, but they both obsessed. That's what we dealing with here, y'all. Everybody don't got the same goal we do. Everybody don't got the same goal we got, y'all. It's fanatics, it's fans and stands that love her, and fans and stands that love to hate her. And then it's us, people that love Junior, that love Ronnie, want to see the best for Blueface, got love for Blueface and his story, and want to see the best out of him too. We are not the same. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to be vulnerable and be honest with y'all right now. Y'all, today I had a moment of frustration because I've been saying that Junior had cerebral palsy for it feel like about a year or more now. I've been screaming it. That y'all, hey, look, y'all, Junior got cerebral palsy, y'all. And I've been showing people, I've been showing y'all. And I know people see these lives. I know that these lives are seen by people that are directly in the story, people that are around the story. And I know that because I know for a fact that Chrisean watches my lives. And Jay already told y'all when she watches, she'll say, look what this person said about me. Look what this person said about me. I know people watch these lives because after I say certain things, we see certain things happen the next day or the day after that. Even all the way to back when I said everybody need to start telling their story at the same time. And literally that same week, you had Jay, March, her homegirl from back home, her homegirl KK or Tay, AJ or something like that. She came out, Ronnie came out, Jay came out. Everybody was speaking the truth about Chrisean after I had said that. Even last week when I said people in the church need to start coming out and speaking out. Look what's happening. Whether it's true or not true, whether it's real or fake, it's getting heard by people. And I don't understand sometimes how it seemed like everybody is going around or doing their best to take the long way so they don't gotta mention me, say my name, or talk about the fact that we clocked this stuff a long time ago. It got a little frustrating when I was hearing a video and I was seeing the person giving credit to these other people. And I'm like, no, you can't tell me that people don't know about us and what we doing over here. Because I can tell the way the culture reacts to lives that we do. And I had a moment of like frustration because I want to talk to one of the church members. I know what questions I got and what I want to ask that I have not even told y'all that I wanted to ask. But because I'm somebody who really in the story and really know what's going on, if you real, I'm going to be able to tell. And if you fake, I'm going to be able to tell. So I thought about that. Maybe that's why nobody is trying to, come communicate with me through the church. Maybe they know that I'm going to be able to tell if they fake. And I'm going to be able to tell if they real. And then you know what brought me all the way back? Because all of those thoughts happened in a matter of, I don't know, 1 to 2 seconds. But by the time I got to the 3rd second, I said, I ain't doing none of this for notoriety anyway. I'm not doing none of this for other people to validate me anyway. I'm not doing none of this to get no attention anyway. I'm doing this for results. I'm doing this because I want Ronnie to have justice. I'm doing this because I want Junior. I want Junior to have justice and be in the hands of people that really love him versus being in the hands of somebody that's going to treat him like a purse or an accessory and not get him no help. Watch him starve to death. So it don't matter. It don't matter whether I never get recognized. It don't matter if nobody ever show my videos or share my videos. It don't matter because I'm doing this for the real reasons and the right reasons. And I'm not saying that I'm the only one that's doing it for the right reasons, but I'm saying that I was never looking for notoriety or attention in the first place from this story. So even though other people are getting all of those things, and I feel like I've been doing it longer, and I've been doing it when showing Ronnie videos when people didn't even think it was popular to do, when everybody was still talking about Jaguar, right? And P. Diddy, we was over here talking about this. And I was doing it from the heart then, and I'm going to keep doing it from the heart now, no matter what. No matter if nobody ever say, hey, it was a girl named King Lex, that was clocking this a long time ago. Here go her channel. Nobody don't have to do that. Because I remember a time when I was on here talking and that live said 0 viewers. And I still kept going. And I'm going to keep going now and keep doing it now. I ain't going to let it stop me. Can't stop, won't stop. Back to the content.
You way more time than what you actually done. Y'all, look up Chastity Malone. Cause it's weird how she trying to like play with me, say all this weird shit that the fans, they not even fans. It's people that don't fuck with me trolling the internet. Cause if you fuck with me, you would just keep all that shit that's trying to bring me down out your mouth. You feel what I'm saying? But instead, you troll me for clout, trying to prove a point, but also trying to hurt me because I said no, I did not want to give you no more money, bro.
Thank you, sister.
I didn't do shit to you, bro.
Thank you, sister.
And that's fine, bro. It get lonely at the top, my nigga. I never had family in the first place, bro. Y'all start coming around because I blew the fuck up. Y'all couldn't deal with it. Now we beefing. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. You're evil as fuck talking about I'm evil. You're the evil one. Why did you kill your son? You was about to get charged with.
This is what she just said. Why did you unalive your son? The boy's still here. He not gone. First of all. And second of all, you came home and you told her you wanted to see your nephew and you got her to give you her baby. And then you took her baby to your mama house, who you know was on drugs, and you left him there while you went out to the club. What are you talking about? It's crazy. Thank you. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Yeah, she did. Steph B, that's me. What's up, sis? Welcome to the family. That is exactly, she's been planning this stuff ever since that day that she had came home and she slept with Quell. She been plotting this ever since. That's why I'm going to show you another interview I did with Quell closer to this time right here, and he gonna say he knew about something and don't get him in trouble. I'm gonna show y'all that too. But let's get over here so y'all can see what I pulled out of him on the interview that he did with Becoming Family the other day, maybe about a week or two ago. And don't forget, do not forget what I showed y'all. Remember this, y'all. Hold on. This is
another thing I wanted to touch on, man, is that the violence with black youths, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a theory that is mostly done for attention. I grew up in
attention.
The violence or the homicide?
The homicide. But what I'm noticing with the youth, and I know this is when I was teaching, that's where I came up with the theory, is that because they're unable to gain that attention through material, because the market's different now. The street hustling is like totally different,
It is.
right? And most dudes outside is pretty much broke. They're moving towards violence for validation and attention. And the reason I think I call attention a new currency, the reason I say that's because what I'm noticing is that after they commit a violent act, they publicly declare it. You get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
I'm doing a violent act and I'm literally putting it on social media so everyone knows that I did the act, knowing I'm gonna get locked up for it. But I disregard that because it seems that the attention I'm gonna receive.
The attention that I'm gonna receive. This is exactly what Quell did, y'all. This is exactly what Quell did. And I don't want it to get past you. I want you to remember this is exactly what Quell did. He did the violence and he didn't care. He came online because he wanted the attention. Look at his face. And just my thing, you go through Quell. Pay attention to his face, y'all. You know, I really wish that this wasn't the way.
Because you keep bothering me. I be doing. Listen,
no,
Queen Lex,
no.
Listen,
Stop,
listen,
stop,
man.
Listen, let me go first.
I'm gonna respect you because you old enough to be my mother. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you for that. But I don't know how old Quell is, but last time I checked, you can't have kids at 10 years old. You can't have kids at 10 years old. And I am less than 10 years older than you, dummy. But I wouldn't expect for you to even know that because you're stupid and you can't count. But I digress. I'll be that. I'll be your mama. I'll be your mama. Come on, because I got an ass whooping for you, too. You finna get this work. Come on, son. Come on, son. Let's talk. Let me say this. You go through times where you are remorseful, and it makes me see that you realize that you made a mistake, and then you go back to this.
Hold on. First of all, I'm not remorseful because I didn't do nothing. I feel bad.
Why was you crying?
Can I talk? I just let you talk.
Yes, go ahead. Sis, can you please resend me the video with him crying and apologizing to Ronnie Mama? Please email it to me, sis.
I feel bad because he really precious. It's gone. He don't have his life. I feel bad. Never remorseful because I didn't do nothing. So loud. I'm laying right here with my wife and my daughter, and I clip YouTube.
I blew it up because I wanted y'all to look at his face when I do what I'm about to do.
The first thing I see is Queen Lexus. Quell did it. I thought you was through with that.
No, you look, you. What do you mean?
Tell me I look guilty.
No, not only do you look guilty, but you always looking for my channel. You always over here. You probably over here right now, but you know you can't comment because you're going to get blocked. But you always over here because you know I'm the one that cracked the case. That's why you and Chrisean always over here. Get out of my chat, Chrisean. I could smell your musty behind in my room. Get out of our house. Now. We rebuke you and your musty, crusty, dusty, stanky self. Get out. Why would I be through with that? Why would I be through with that, Quell? Face. Look at his face when he said, tell me I look guilty. Look at his face. Watch this. Hold on.
My wife and my daughter, and I click on YouTube. The first thing I see is Queen Lexus. Quell did it. I thought you was through with that.
You look, you. What do you mean?
Tell me I look guilty.
Why? Did you see his face when he said, tell me I look guilty? Look, Would I be through with that? Why would I be through with that, Quell? Why would I be through with that? And I saw you tell him that Chrisean was gonna pay you $5,000 to take his life. How the fuck would I be through with it? You know what you did.
You don't know that's
don't come on here playing. If you look at his hand is shaking right now. If you look at his hand is shaking. His thumb was shaking just now. He thinks that this is funny, but he is messed up in the head, you guys. He's trying to psych himself out. Even in this very moment, y'all. He's trying to psych himself out. With me?
You don't know somebody's locked up for him right now?
Ain't no motherfucking game, and you know it.
Somebody locked up.
And you know what you did to him.
Somebody's locked up for him right now.
What you say. Now, pay attention to this, because these are the things that you will see that will let you know without a doubt that he did it, and or if you even want to doubt that, you know he got some kind of interest in making us believe that the person who did it got caught. And it's public record. Anybody could find out if they got a person in reference to his death. You can find it out. So he literally on here lying, and he don't realize that that's letting us know even more that he guilty. If a police officer seen this, he would be a person of interest just simply on that merit alone, because you're working hard to try to make us look at somebody else for what you did. If you didn't do it, it's certain things that you wouldn't be doing. But I'm not on here to help you. So I'm not going to name them until you go to jail. Then we'll talk more about the other things that you do that makes yourself look so obvious. I digress. I ain't trying to throw salt in there. No, don't come on here playing. No. You need to be asking God for forgiveness. That's the face of a devil. And I want you to see that. I told y'all he's sick. Look at his face. Look at his face. That's how the devil looks when he playing with you. That's why you can't play with the devil. You can't dance with the devil. You got to rebuke the devil. And I want to be clear, because I'm careful not to dance with the devil. That's why you don't see him just constantly on here, constantly coming up here and kicking it with us. That's not going to happen. He's not going to be kicking it with us at all. Not only because I give a fuck about Ronnie's mama, auntie, sister, grandma, mother. We all know that it was women. So it's either the cousin, auntie, mama, sister, grandma, or mother. But the matriarch and his family adores him. And I'd be damned if I sit up and kiki with somebody that took his life. Never. Anytime you come here, you're going to get this work, and we're going to get more evidence. That's the only purpose you served up here on this chat today. And today's the day I'm going to let everybody know what it was. Forgiveness. That's what you need to do. I'm not one of them. You know what you did. Look. He's asking for forgiveness, you guys, right now. But he's laughing about it. This is behavior of a demon. You hear what I'm saying to y'all? This is the behavior of a demon. If it is true, I've took anyone here or seen that. Is it true? CPS took Junior. Anyone here or seen that? Okay. Is it true that anybody do y'all know? Is it true? Did CPS come and take Junior? Did they Quill and Rock go to jail? I'm going live. Turning the fuck up. Me too, girl. You know we gonna ride out and turn up. You know we gonna turn up. Chrisean ain't post her morning video. I hope so, man. I hope they got her and the baby. I hope they took them all away. I hope they took them all away. You feel me? You got a family and all of that. And your dad,
right. I have a family. You think I'm going to be chasing?
And that's messed up. If you end up serving the rest of your... Look at his face, y'all. Please pay attention to his face the entire time. Hold up. Hey. Your life in jail about this, that's fucked up. Because you wasn't thinking about them girls and you wasn't thinking about your family that night that you went and did that shit.
So listen.
So you had on all black. Can I speak? Your work clothes.
Can I speak? So if they solve it and it's somebody else, what apology do I get? What reward do I get?
Don't ask me that. Say something for real, Quill.
That's for real, because you're really slow.
Keep it real.
I'm keeping it real.
How the fuck you keeping it real when, Quill, you had on all black up under them tan clothes?
I had all black on today.
Because I'm not here to play about
somebody. I had all black.
Hello? Hello? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. It was on my headphones. Can you hear me? I'm doing my show. How's everything going? We good? You need? Yeah. Oh, this actually, hey sis. Hey. I'm doing good, I'm alright. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be there. Um, yeah, thank you. It's 8:30, so I should be good. I plan on being good. The 7:30 ones is the ones that I'll be worried about, but yeah, I'm good for that one. Alright. No, you're good. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. We interrupt this program with some real ish, you guys. We interrupt this program with some real ish. You know, sis gonna keep me up to date and keep me on what's been going on. Let's get into it.
I saw that not.
Matter of fact, hold up. Let me just open it up. Let me go ahead and open it up.
Honey, let me tell y'all, I saw that knock on Baby Jr. head, and let me tell y'all, that is something you got to take serious. They over here trying to gaslight me, honey, talking about some, nah, y'all just making up stuff. No, they not. It's been several blogs that are speaking about it. It happened in the church. And, you know, the church members, they are on to Chrisean Rock, y'all. Yes, they are. They taking pictures. They taking videos. They trying to see what's going on. So one of the church members must took pictures and videos and put it to the blogs, and they got it up and they saw a big old knot on Chrisean Rock Baby Jr. head. What in the world is going on here? You know I got the photos, girl. I got the photos. Now the Rock Talks in the comments denying it. But honey, this is something serious. They said CPS will be called after this. So we got to and talk about it, honey. I just want to let you guys know, welcome to the channel, AI Monarch of Gossip. I am your host, Gigi Medici. How you guys doing?
Okay.
How you guys doing?
You know who you
What's going on?
Hey, hold up. This person, let me see whose channel this is. This person sounds like a YouTuber that I used to, the AI Monarch of Gossip. This person sounds like a YouTuber, Jessica, but his name was Justin. But then when he transitioned, he changed his name to Jessica. He used to sound like that. It's that voice. This person's voice is so familiar. There was a YouTuber named, this was years ago, y'all. This was like 10 years ago. Do you know who I'm talking about? Jacob Koheinor! Jacob Koheinor! Give me some, girl! Yes! Jacob Koheinor and Jessica Koheinor. Girl. Girl, receptionist, come closer, girl. Come closer. Yes. Yes, yes. Well, okay then. Okay, that's him. That's him. Okay then, y'all. Let's get into it. I like both of them, Jacob and Jessica. Come on, let's go.
All right, so let's get into it. I ain't gonna hold you. So here is some of the photos of Chrisean Rock. She's in church with Baby Jr, honey.
Oh.
And look at this. Look at this. Knots all on that boy head. They are pointed out to you.
Oh my God.
You know, it's so sad. She got on sunglasses inside the church. Isn't that disrespectful?
Yeah.
I guess they don't have no type of wardrobe at this church. And they got a woman preaching. I thought, you know, women don't supposed to be leading the church or speaking. Isn't that what they say in the Bible?
They do say that.
But you know, this modern Christian, I don't know what y'all got going on, honey. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need a man to lead me. All right, so let's keep on going here. So these are pictures. People.
Hey! Why do I agree with that? Why do I agree with that? I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with me. Let's go. But no, that knot though, oh my God. That knot though, I just looked at the knot though. Oh my God. Yes. 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 She do. She do know she said. I like her. I like her. But yes. So look at the baby, y'all. Oh my God. That looked like a knot. Oh my God. Oh man. I'm trying to think of what could have happened. You know how sometimes you can look at a knot or a bump and you could tell kind of if he banged it on the side or something like that. But that look, if she don't go get that checked out, that might could be getting infected or something because it almost looked like a like it got pus in it or abscess, but it's no discoloration in his eye, so it's got to be a knot. But oh, this is weird, y'all. How do you know how you gotta be to hit your head in that particular part, right at that bone right there? Right at that bone right there up under your eye. That is where he hit his head at. He almost poked his eye out. It had to be something that he fell on just right there above his eye. And that's painful. That is painful. Come on, that's our nephew on the daddy side, not the mammy side. For real. Yes, we love him. We not playing about him. That's facts, man. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all, let me let her finish. Go ahead.
Are saying this is coming from abuse. And didn't that church member say something about, you know, something that right, you know, abuse towards, you know what I'm saying? You know, I can't really talk how I want to because we are on YouTube. All right. So yeah, that's what's going on here. I'm looking in the comment section. They are saying she's beaten that son or let him fall constantly. What do you guys think? Press 4 if she's putting pause.
Let me find out. You on that press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Girl, I'm with you on that too. But no, for real. I'm starting to feel like it's not just the falling. I am starting to feel like It's the strategic abuse. I am. Because let me tell you something. If he would have fallen and hit his eye like that, you know what would have happened? The skin would have split. He would have had to get stitches. Okay? He would have had to get stitches. Cash was at daycare one time and they called me and told me to get down there because he hit his head. And he had hit his head on the corner of the little stoop thing. And it was very, very small. But he had to get a stitch. Because when they hit their head like that from falling, they split their head. It might not need stitches. It might do need stitches. But the skin will break in the event of a fall like that, to where the skin is raised up and swollen like that. So I believe that this is abuse. This is abuse, man. This is abuse. This right here is abuse, man. Yeah, both. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I am with you on that, girl. Now this right here, this is also why he never makes it to his milestone appointments, because they would call the authorities on her. Come on up here. Come on up here, 2% queen. Come on up here, because that is why. If you take your child to the doctor and you've been abusing them, you're going to jail. Especially when you already know you're doing wrong. Oh, no, don't take them. I don't got to take them. Don't let them in. Don't let CPS in. Don't take them to the doctor. Because you know you ain't loving that baby and treating that baby right, man. You don't want nobody to see that baby up close and personal, because you know you treating him like shit. Ooh! You know you treating him wrong. So you want to hide him. But you get views with him. You get a certain level of clout with him. You use him as a shield. You get sympathy and empathy with him. So you at a place where you want to hide him because you hate him, and you taking out your upset, your anger, and all your abuse. You taking it out on him. So you don't want us to see him up close, but you want us to see just enough to have pity on you, to have people send you stuff, to make people feel sorry for you, and to make people feel like Blueface is a horrible person. So you keep him around for certain reasons, but you really don't want us to see him for real. Now, she got on that same outfit she had on when they were sitting down eating at that table. That's why she had him turned around facing her. Oh my God. I'm going back to that other video. Now we see why. Now we see. Let me hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's the video at? I had the video pulled up. I know I still got that video pulled up, bro. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. It's up here somewhere. Hold up. Man. Whoa. All right. This was 13 hours ago, so we will go. I'll play a clip of that one, but I want y'all to see this real quick. Now we know. I want to play this other one right there that I saw with her calling, Junior calling for help. It said Junior calling for help in front of Chrisean. So we'll play a clip of that. But I just want to play y'all this little clip of this, about 2 seconds of it, because now we see why she had him turned this way. Now we see.
And we finally get to see Chrisean Jr., especially after what the ex-church member mentioned and some of the things that she allegedly is exposing. But I must say, even after all that, you got Chrisean Rock at dinner with Junior. He's not getting the lick of that food at all yet again. But you already know we go, do what we gotta do. Stop drinking Sprite. Don't do that. Only drink two. It's from the mountains. Charge it up. I just get right into the video.
L just on the house. Yeah, man.
Now we know why he was turned this way.
Yes.
Now we know. Look, I
Big
saw it.
eats. We are eating
I saw
it.
it. I saw it. I can't stand this girl, y'all. Look, he literally, he hitting his head again right now on the wall. What are you doing? There's somebody go get that damn baby. I'm sick of y'all, CPS. I am sick of y'all. He literally, this is how he hit his head all the time. Because he keep on playing him this way and this way and this. He cannot control his head. Stop doing that. Please. Stop just slanging him. God, man. Don't make no sense. Look at him right now. For real, man. I'm with you on that, man. Me too, man. That's crazy, man. I feel y'all. What is this? Look at this. His head is right there. The wall. His head is literally on it. What are you doing? Can you talk about some man? Ooh, stop. Ooh, stop. Ooh, stop. Now we see why she had him turn towards her.
I just get right into the video.
L just on the house. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Keep his head turned this way. But he's still gonna turn it the other way. Ooh. He's still gonna turn it the other way. But she's using her mouth. You crafty. You're a crafty devil. I rebuke you. She using her mouth to make his head go this way. She's pinning him down with her face. She's crafty. She's pinning him down. She might as well have her hand on his face, mushing him like this. She might as well be doing a video like this with her hand. This is what she's doing with her face. You're pushing him down with your lips.
Y'all already know what that is. Y'all already know that. L just on the house. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Y'all already know what that is.
Look at that damn knot right there. Look at that damn knot. Look at that damn knot, y'all. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against Junior. That baby. No weapon formed against him shall prosper. In Jesus' name. Look at his head. Put a 1 in the chat if you see the there's a couple of bumps. There's a couple of bumps. It looks like California on his head right there. It's a lot of hills right there. There's literally a knot going like this. There's one right here. Then there's a small one. Right up there, there's another knot. I'm literally looking at two of them with a line going. I'm literally looking at it. Thank you, girl. Do y'all remember the video of Martin with all the lumps on his head that time? I know you've seen that episode of Martin. We all seen it. We all seen that episode of Martin when his face was lumped up. You got this baby looking like Martin. Hit the like button, y'all. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Come on. Yes, man. Yes, man. Goodness. I know. We always do. We always do. I know it. She said you is not making it to that fight. Wank. You wank. You ain't making it to that fight. Man, for real though, y'all. Man. Hold up. Chrisean don't look like she doing too good either. It's catching up to her. Chrisean, your time is coming. Agreed. Agreed. 100% agreed. That baby is lumped up and bumped up right now. This is sad. This is sad now. I want to see this though. I want to come over here because I saw.
I already know what that is. Yeah.
Big eats.
Shut up. And then look how she's just able to act like she's not even sad that he hurt. You know what I mean? When my child hurt, I feel like I can feel it. I promise y'all. I promise you.
We are eating good at the blue blue.
And you just doing that because you want to ignore and you want to distract us from seeing him. It's so crazy. Now I see why you had him leaned over like this. Now let me tell you what's really messed up. She knows that he can't bring himself over like this by himself. She knows that it's going to take him a minute to be able to get himself to swing. Don't ever forget the fight of gravity. Y'all listening? The fight of gravity. Remember, y'all? Remember what we learned. Because now people are just now finally saying that he got cerebral palsy. And at first I was like, really? But then I said to myself, it don't matter who they heard it from. All that matters is they know it. That's my ego wanting to be recognized for my hard work. That's my ego. I don't need that. We all got an ego, and we all gonna be at war with our ego sometimes. And this ain't the time for me to be worried about my ego. It's not. As long as the job is getting done, I am happy. Period. The lady told us it's like they're fighting gravity when they come out that womb. So just imagine the air being heavy on you. The air itself is pushing Junior down. So when I see her do it with her hands, her lips, her mouth, her head, it pisses me off more because he's already being held down by the air. The air is heavy on him. That's why he can lift his head up, but he can't lift it for too long because it's literally like gravity. The air is pushing down on him so much that he breaks. Bow. So when you see him doing something, lifting his head up or his hand up, and then you just see him collapse, that is the reason why you're seeing that. Because he's at a fight, he's at a war with gravity. He's at a war with gravity. So when you see him stick his hand up and go, and then bam, and he just collapsed, it's because gravity is pushing down on him. Gravity, man. So the fact that she knows this and she uses it to her advantage so that we can't see certain things really pisses me off. Oh, that really pisses me off. Thank you, Holy Ghost girl. That really pisses me off. We would have missed this if she didn't call me. This is more important right now than what I was gonna show. I'm glad we shifted over to this.
You got my man Josh. Yeah, you know what you call it? What you call it?
And yo punk, you just sitting up there cracking crabs because it's on her. She paying for it. She is paying for it, y'all. At this point, anybody around her getting paid to be. She ain't got no friends and nobody real. Everybody getting paid because they got to, because nobody want to be around her. This is sick and sad.
How can she say you're eating good at the whatever the hell she's talking about?
Right.
But Junior's not eating it.
He not. Now I want to go over here. Y'all know to go to his video if y'all want to see the whole thing. I want to see this too. Hold up.
Y'all know before we ask now, you already know why Chrisean Rock is giving Junior more visibility now. She's trying to put him back in front of the camera because ever since that church member said those allegations about Junior, she feels the need to prove it wrong. But we already know that her methods are disingenuous, and she really doesn't care. They're insidious, nefarious. They don't come off as a person that has contrite. But you already know we go to what we gotta do, charge it up. Cedric is right. I do it. All right, let's get right into the video. And it's crazy to me, man. Let's go.
So I'm gonna call customer service.
Why don't you call customer service and see how we can make it work?
Do you notice that she's back with the stupid speech and not talking to him directly? I thought she said she'd get up with him at 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning. And she back doing it. But that's basically what she's doing. Back again. She rolled her eyes. Hold up. Let me go back. Hold up. Yep. She rolled her eyes right there at Junior. That is ridiculous. Like she thought we didn't see that shit. Let's see it again.
Hold up.
This is crazy.
Wait a minute.
Beautiful boy. And you know why she tickles him.
Wait a minute. Sis, can you send me this clip by itself? Can we go find this clip right quick? Because he only posted this video 17 hours ago. And I would much rather wait for the 24-hour mark. He almost at 10,000 views. If you want to see this full video, I just hit the like button. If you want to see this full video, then go to Before Reacts. But I want to go and just go ahead and go to Instagram or something and get the clip. So that way, let me go to my boy Corey. So that way, there we go. Here we go. Let's just come over here, right? So that way I don't feel bad because I don't like showing nobody's video. Even though I'm only going to play a short clip of it, I don't want to show nobody video before 24 hours. I want their video to be up a full 24 hours before I play it. So let's go over here and see it for ourselves. Now, are y'all seeing this? His cheeks look red to me. He looked like he might be in a filter because his nose and his cheeks look red. So she probably got it like that to make his face look fuller because he is deteriorating because he's not getting nutrients. When you're not getting the proper nutrients, your body starts disintegrating and breaking down. Now, if you have cerebral palsy along with it, your muscles are breaking down. Especially because you're not doing any intervention, any PT, none of that. Oh my goodness. Look at her. Look at this. This is crazy. Oh my God. That's not a, like, what is she doing? Like, what is going on, man? What the fuck is going on, Corey? This is crazy.
Because usually when you bring the guys,
yeah, but when I bring the guys, the promoter already took care of it. I just bring them. It's already in the system, right? I never had to do anything.
Hey, I love the love. Thank you. Yeah, let's see. But it's still gonna come up more money. Yeah, that's $100 right there. So I will call customer service.
Won't you call customer service to see how we can make it work?
Oh my God. Oh my God. She looked disgusted. Y'all, I'm finna tell you right now. I'm finna tell you right now. We finna spend the rest of this video on this video right here. I'm finna tell you right now, I'm finna go into another zone. Cause I just seen a lot of things. It's about to go down. It's about to go down in here. Hit the like button, man. Just in case I forget. Because I'm going into another zone. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Donations are appreciated. If you would like to donate, the Cash App is $QINGLEXUS. Once again, it's QINGLEXUS. Before the end of this live, I'm going to thank the people that donated yesterday. And I'm going to tell y'all something that y'all did. And I'm going to do that before the end of the live. Anybody who wants to donate is $QINGLEXUS. Your donations are appreciated. Your likes are appreciated. Your comments are appreciated. The ones that you put in the chat, anything that you put in that chat is appreciated. If you can't donate, get off in that chat for me. Get off in that chat for me and put ones. You ain't got to communicate or conversate. Just put one. Every 30 to 60 seconds, just put a one in there. Just keep that chat moving. That's much appreciated. That's the same thing. You supporting me still. If you can't donate, I understand, y'all. I get it. Because I got YouTubers that I really like. And I want to donate to, but I can't donate right now. It's things that I want to do that I can't do right now, you know? So I get it. Just like the video. Be in the comments. Be in the chat. If you don't feel like talking, just put a one in there. Every 30 to 60 seconds. Keep it moving, though. Get the algorithm moving for this channel. That's all I'm asking y'all to do. Is make this channel just keep doing this right here. Just keep doing this right here. Just keep the chat going. That's how we gonna break through. Y'all. We got to do it. Ain't nobody gonna do it for us. We got to do it. Ain't nobody gonna promote us, call our name out, or none of that. Ain't nobody gonna talk about what we doing. So we got to be the ones to push it out. Y'all been doing a great job so far, and I thank y'all. I just want y'all to keep it going. We're not there yet, y'all. We gotta keep it going. Now I'm finna go into another zone. Because I just seen her roll her eyes at her baby like you said, but it looked like she disgusted right now with him. Look at her face. And look at him. She don't want him to touch her. I think he sat down on her leg and he probably wet, stanky, or nasty. Because she won't change him, love on him, bathe him, or care for him. And she like, ugh, ugh. You might as well say ugh right now. Look at how you looking about your own baby. You might as well say ugh. I wonder if you got that face because you smell some type of decay. Do you smell any dead flesh? Is that why you got that look on your face? Do you smell decomp? Is that why you got that look on your face?
That's over $300 anyway.
This is.
Because usually when you bring the guys,
Yeah,
any other
but when I bring the guys, the promoter already took care of it. I just bring them. It's already in the system, right? I never had to do anything.
Hey, I love the love. Thank you. You want to put it in? Yeah, let's see. But it's still gonna come out more money. Yeah, that's $100 right there.
Look at how she looking at him. This is so sad. This is so fake.
So I'm gonna call customer service.
Won't you call customer service to see how we can make it work?
And they want to see, right? That's over $300 anyway.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm playing it now. Hold on, let me go to the other slide. Okay, here go the other slide right here.
Where you going?
Wait. Okay, go to it now. I just went to a new slide cause the slide that yeah. Look. Right. Watch this and then call me back and tell me if this is the other part. All right. Okay, this is the first part, y'all.
Because usually when you bring the guys,
yeah, but when I bring the guys, the promoter already took care of it. I just bring them. It's already in the system, right? I never had to do anything.
Hey, I love the love. Thank
not this
you.
one. Not this one. Hold on, sis.
But it's still gonna come out more money. Yeah, that's $100 right there.
That's so sad. I just caught that. Look at that fakeness. Look at that fakeness. But this ain't it, sis. Keep watching it. Hold on.
So I'm gonna call customer service.
Won't you call customer service to see how we can make it work?
Now he just sat on her leg. He just sat on her leg, y'all. He just sat on her leg. He was standing up and he just sat down on her leg. Look at her leg. Look. That's how Carlissa felt when she came to your house and you gave her that baby and put him on her lap and her whole fucking leg was wet when she lifted him up. That's how Carlissa felt. But you know what? She didn't have that look on her face that you got on yours for your own baby. And before this life is over, I'm going to go to that. I'm going to go to that. Because you disgusted by your child because you didn't change them. Look.
That's over $300 anyway.
Oh, now here go the next slide.
Good. Wait, good. Where you going?
Look at her.
Hey. Give me this.
No, you don't. You want to get away from me. Ah! Stop doing that. Wait, sis. Wait, sis. Wait. This isn't it. It's another one. It's another one. Hold on. Huh? Bruh. My phone just went dead. Hold on. I don't know why, y'all. I have a charger right here. Sis, my phone just died. Give it a minute. I just put it on the charger. Give it a minute. Give it 1 second. Dang, bro. Let me come to the comments and try to talk to you through the comments. Because my phone just died. What was you saying? I'm over here in the comments now. I'm back over here. I'm back in the comments. My phone just died, y'all. If y'all see Holy Ghost Girl come in the comments, tell her my phone just died. But I just put it on the charger, so give it a second. I'm finna go back over here and play the rest of this stuff. But if y'all see Holy Ghost Girl, tell her my phone just died. But I just put it on the charger. Hold on, I'm finna come back over here. I'll be back, y'all.
Wait, good. Where you going?
Why does the dude that's standing up have a smirk on his face? Look at Chrisean.
Hey. Give me this.
He's trying to push away from her. You don't want her. Look at his arm. Look at his arm. Look at his arm. He tried to push his arm around on her. Now I'm finna go to the next one.
Yeah, when she ordered it one by one, it's still.
Oh, man.
Back. Hello? Yeah, when you do it, each one by one. Yeah, when she ordered it one by one, it's still. Back. Hello? Yeah, when you do it,
he stiffened up.
One by one.
His body was stiffening up. You know, how I could tell? She got worried. She felt something that he was doing because his body started. Got it. When he do like this and his body tenses up, that's something that he's doing, like a seizure type of thing. And she wanted, you could tell, bro, because of the way she acted when his body tensed up like that. And then when she grabbed his legs, his whole body was still in the same position. This is sad.
Yeah, when she ordered it one by one, it's still.
Look at that. She got worried.
Yeah, when you do it.
That right there concerns me. Yep. That's what I'm doing too, Corey. I'm finna go back and look at it again too. Hold on though. I want to make sure I don't miss nothing. This shit sad, bro.
Got my man L Jizzle in the house. Yeah, man. You already know.
Oh my God. He is not playing in the arms of an angel. Paul, if you want to donate to. No, he's not doing it, Corey. I'm sick of you, Corey. You got to stop this, Corey. You got to stop this shit. Corey, you got to stop. Corey get on my nerves, y'all. Is he playing in the arms of an angel? Really? How did you get this song?
That is. Y'all already know that is.
Yeah. Big eats. We are eating good at the blue, blue, blue.
Got my man Josh in here. You know what
you call it? What you call it?
Bust Down Blues.
The Bust Down Blues.
Hold that crab up. That Bust Down Blue right there. Show 'em time there. You see that?
Woo!
You see that? You feel me?
Big boys soup.
That corn with that seasoning on that. Got my man L Jizzle in the house. Yeah, man.
Did he just play that song? Corey. Corey. Did he just play that? I want to know what y'all think. I know, right? Okay, call me back, sis. It came back on. Call me, sis. This girl evil. She make it seem like she playing, then attack him. Yes. That is what she does. This is crazy. Man. The ASPC, yes! Yes, that's what I'm saying. This is diabolical and honestly a little bit of comic relief we need because of the severity of the situation. Proud super center. You understand the assignment. You understand the assignment. Exactly. It's like, Corey, for real, because this is sad. But you need that little, because you don't want to get too low. You understand? It gets to a point where the energy level just starts to go dark. And you need those little moments to bring you back up, like Claudia trip. So that you don't get too, man, this will make you depressed, bro. Y'all, there was a moment in time, y'all, where I couldn't wait to get in the bed, y'all. I just wanted to be in the bed. And it was a few months back. And I feel like I was letting this drain me. Because I give y'all all I got when I come on this live. I give y'all all I got. That's why people be mad at me for yelling and all that, because I'm giving y'all all I got. And if I'm not praying in real time, if people are not praying for me in real time, then it's draining me, but it's not replenishing me. That's why now I don't care what nobody say. If I want to break out with a prayer right now, I'm going to do it. If I feel the need to rebuke the enemy, whether you see or hear anybody bothering me, I still will rebuke the enemy when I feel it. When I start to feel a certain feeling, because I know that she wished that we would stop going live. I know that she identified this platform as a problem because we got too much of the truth. We got too many women in here that can discern and differentiate and are empathic. Therefore, they can hyper feel for Junior. They can feel for what she doing too, though. You understand? Hear what I'm saying? Not only are they empathetic for Junior and they can feel what he's going through, but they can feel her hatred that she got for him in real time. They can feel her anger, her disappointment her letdown, that he's not Blueface baby for real, that he really is Ronnie's son, that she unalived Ronnie, and now she wish she wouldn't have did it because she ain't even got nobody to run to in Baltimore no more. There was a time when she could run back to Ronnie. But she wanted her narrative to fit so bad that she had him set up and unalive, thinking that was going to solve all the problems because now Blueface is going to be the dad and there's nothing going to be able to stop him from making Junior be his son. Now the problem is over. We don't got to worry about Ronnie taking me to court for right for a baby that I had that I really meant to be yours, but my hoarder's ways got in my way. And he ended up being Ronnie's son. And as soon as I found out, it was too late for a misfortune. So I decided I'm going to try to drink and pop and drink and throw them back and pop perks, pop Zans, pop X pills, smoke crack, snort powder, drink liquor, anything I can do to get rid of this baby. And that baby survived every single thing you did, including the STDs you caught. He came through and went through all of that and came out alive. 3 days he went after your water broke. Y'all, it's nothing short of a miracle that he even exists. It's a miracle, y'all. It's a miracle. Where's my notebook at? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Just give me a second. Boy, oh boy. This makes me so mad.
Chrisean Jesus Porter was born in Baltimore, Maryland. If Junior is not my son, I deserve to have that proven to me through what? A DNA test. Any father on here, any real man, stand-up man that potentially has the privilege of being a father would want to make things right and would want to know if that's his child. Chrisean Jesus Porter was born in Baltimore, Maryland. If Junior is not my son, I deserve to have that proven to me through what? A DNA test. Any father on here, any real man, stand-up man that potentially has the privilege of being a father would want to make things right and would want to know if that's his child. Chrisean Jesus Porter was born in Baltimore, Maryland. If Junior is not my son, I deserve to have that proven to me through what? A DNA test. Any father on here, any real man, stand-up man that potentially has the privilege of being a father would want to make things right and would want to know if that's his child.
Absolutely.
Chrisean Jesus Porter was born in Baltimore, Maryland. If Junior is not my son, I deserve to have that proven to me through what? A DNA test. Any father on here, any real man, stand-up man that potentially has the privilege of being a father would want to make things right and would want to know if that's his child.
Hold up.
Chrisean.
Now check this out, y'all. It was something that I wanted to show y'all.
On him. Let you guys know, welcome to the channel. AI my DT. How you guys doing? I ain't gonna hold you. So here is some of the photos of Chrisean Rock, she's in church with baby Junior, honey. And look at this. Look at this. Knots all on that boy head. They are pointed out to you. You know, it's so sad. She got on sunglasses inside the church. Isn't that disrespectful? I guess they don't have no type of wardrobe at this church. And they got a woman preaching. I thought, you know, women don't supposed to be leading the church or speaking. Isn't that what they say in the Bible? But you know, this modern Christian, I don't know what y'all got going on, honey. Okay. Woo, I'm gonna need a man to lead me. All right, so let's keep on going here. So these are pictures. People are saying this is coming from abuse. And didn't that church member say something about, you know, something that right, you know, abuse towards, you know what I'm saying? You know, I can't really talk how I want to because we are on YouTube. All right, so yeah, that's what's going on here. I'm looking in the comment section. They are saying she's beaten that son or let him fall constantly. What do you guys think? Press 4 if she's putting paws on him. She get angry. She take out her frustration. You know she's a boxer. You know she got a lot of anger built up. And she got a lot of hate. So I mean, parents have been known, it is documented, to go upside their kid's head. I have seen recently where these fathers and mom are going to jail because they are unaliving their kids. Did you guys hear about that woman? She killed her daughters and put them in a suitcase. I mean, it's a lot of that going on. Did you guys hear Jarvis Butts? He's a father, and he did the unthinkable to his daughter who was only 4 years old. So we cannot dismiss, like, just because they're a parent, just because they're a Christian, that means that they would never harm the kid. Bull crap. It happens most in the church. You guys didn't hear about those pastors that was essaying those boys in church. You guys didn't hear about the Catholic, how they do young boys too and girls. I mean, this stuff is sick, but it happens right in the church, honey. So please don't be naive to think just because you keep your kids in the church is safe, or with Christians say safe. It ain't safe. All right. And the signs are here. But guess what? I got something to say. I always wonder, why didn't she get a house? Why didn't she get an apartment? She always talk about it, but she don't really back that thing up like a Mack truck. She just screamed about how she got paid $100K for Zeus Network, for the demon network. Now, she claimed that they're demon, but she loves doing business with demons. She loves taking demons' money. What Christian says that? Nobody. So, honey, she could have took that money and got Junior a stable place, a stable home. He needs a home. You know, they are homeless. They go to church member to church member. Even Jade and Alexis know they're homeless. But people are saying the reason why she wants to be homeless because she knows CPS is coming for her. And they said when Blueface was in jail, do you guys remember that? All right. So Chrisean Rock, she was staying with Blueface's father, and she was in that home. And CPS kept on coming over there, but she kept on dodging, lying, pretending like she wasn't there. So they said that's what she's avoiding. That's why she's not gonna get her own place. So what is she doing with all that money? I have no idea. Maybe she's spending on men. She loves spending money on men. She spent money on Blueface, possibly Bino, possibly that $33K. I know she bailed him out of jail, so I know that's spending money on him. And I heard she was buying him a car too. I mean, she's just silly and goofy, right? So yeah, I just wanted to bring this to your ear, letting you guys know what's going on. Also, this other blog site is talking about it as well. It has been so many blog sites talking about it. Now, they do have a clip of the church, but you really can't see it. You just see the church lady constantly repeating herself. So I will play it.
And all the honor, your whole household will live long and strong. Will live long and strong.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. This is important.
All right, so that was that. Like I said, it's clips over here, but all the church lady do is, you know, repeating herself. All right, y'all. So let me see if I have something else
to pray because you are an intercessor, and he's calling the intercessor out of you. He says, go into your closet and pray, and there my presence will answer your prayers with them, because you said you'll never leave us nor forsake us. So, Father, we give your name all the glory and all the honor. We give your name all the glory and all the honor. We give your name all the glory and all the honor, all the glory and all the honor. Your whole household will live long.
Because I believe you give a little bit more to what I just said when you realize that the enemy is after this age group. But how many know the enemy cannot have this age group? And we have a leader who's committed to ensuring that doesn't happen. One more time.
To pray because you are an intercessor.
Man, this is all fake. The enemy have their age group. Look how they dress in church. They don't even have respect to dress differently in the God's house. And these people in leadership, they don't require it. I'm sure all these individuals, they know what baddies are. Their parents allow them to listen to all this worldly music. And it just makes them feel better. It's just an emotional to make you feel better, to make you feel belong. But outside of that, they're going to do the same thing. It's a cycle. It's not, it just makes them feel good, whatever that makes you feel good at night, honey. All right. So that's what's going on. The lady just put some hands on her. And I guess this is what Chrisean wrote. This is what she gets her mentality, where she doesn't need a doctor, that, all she got to do is pray the disease away, like pray the gay away, pray the disability away. Okay, so she can't confirm it, because if she confirm it, then she's giving in, and she's not praying the gay. She gotta really believe it in her heart and her mind, and then it will come to pass in Jesus' name. Even though she's going out here fornicating, she's lying, having the spirit of hate on her. She's not being obedient to God, but they say it's baby steps. She's struggling. Bull crap. When I was a young Christian, I was on fire for Christ. It's almost like this. If you have an intruder that just entered your house and they have ARKs 15.
Hold on, y'all. I have to. Hold on, y'all. There is something that I am looking for while this is playing, so I need y'all to bear with me. Let me come on over here. Are y'all good over here? Are we good, y'all? Are we good for me to keep going? Are y'all enjoying the live? Put ones in the chat if y'all good. I want to go for another 30. I was supposed to be out here by 6, but I just thought about something. Okay, good. I just thought about something that I want to show y'all, and I'm gonna attempt to find it while we watch this. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it going. Then we're gonna extend it another 20 minutes. Let's go.
And about to blow that shit down. Are you going to take baby steps upstairs? Or are you going to run your ass upstairs? Maybe when I was a baby Christian, I ran my ass upstairs. I was on fire. Okay. I didn't want to do anything that be disobedient or upset, until I did some more understanding and realizing I've been hawks. This ain't no but a hawks. So comment, let us know your thoughts about this. Honey, that religion will have you brainwashed. I know I have experienced before, and I've been around these people. I grew up around these people. I was raised around these people. But, in my upbringing, they kind of frowned on women leaders, because that's not the word of God. This is definitely a modern Christian, and we was not allowed to just dress how we wanted to dress. I believe that's like non-denomination or whatever, because there's so many groups. So many groups and believe different things. All right, I'm gonna get on out of here. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe here. I am Gigi Medici, and I'll see you guys on the next upload. Shit.
Okay. Shout out to her. Okay, since she is gone, I'm gonna go ahead and just type this one in. He been knew this. Now, I want y'all to remember why it was so frustrating to me what she is doing and how she is playing with him, because he is already fighting with gravity as it is. He's already fighting with gravity. Hold on. He already fighting with it.
Cerebral palsy is a group of movement disorders caused by damage to the motor areas of the brain during fetal development, birth, or early infancy. It is the most common childhood disability. Symptoms typically appear during the first months or years of life and vary greatly from one child to another. The condition may affect the whole body, lower half of the body, one side of the body, or just one limb. Most patients experience increased muscle tone, which manifests as muscle stiffness or spasticity, while a small number of children present with floppiness instead. Some patients lack balance, coordination, while others experience tremors or jerky involuntary movements. Various combinations of these symptoms also exist. The degree of severity also varies. Some people require assistance in almost all daily activities, while others can be more or less independent. Cerebral palsy is a non-progressive disease, meaning it does not worsen with age, but some symptoms may become more apparent as the child grows. Cerebral palsy can lead to a number of associated conditions, including epilepsy, musculoskeletal problems, intellectual disability, feeding problems such as difficulty sucking, chewing, swallowing, and excessive drooling, speech delay and difficulties, or impaired vision or hearing. There are many possible causes, and in each case, the cause is often multifactorial. The risk is highest during pregnancy. Prenatal risk factors include gene or chromosomal mutations, premature birth or low birth weight, multiple pregnancy, maternal infections, intrauterine infections, exposure to toxins, and conditions that may cause bleeding in the third trimester, such as preeclampsia and placental abnormalities. The most common perinatal cause is the lack of oxygen to the baby's brain, known as birth asphyxia. Problems linked to complicated labor or delivery are also associated with higher risk. Postnatal causes include accident, head trauma, and infections such as meningitis or encephalitis. Diagnosis is based on physical exams and brain imaging studies, which can detect areas of damage or abnormal development. An electroencephalogram may be performed if epilepsy is suspected. A family history may indicate a genetic cause. There is no cure for cerebral palsy, but treatments may help relieve symptoms and improve quality of life. A number of medications are available to treat muscle spasticity, involuntary movements, to reduce drooling, or prevent seizures. Various therapies can help strengthen muscles, manage daily activities, develop speech, overcome feeding difficulties, and improve overall health and fitness. Surgical management options include selective dorsal rhizotomy to sever nerve roots that cause spasticity, deep brain stimulation to treat tremors, various orthopedic procedures to fix musculoskeletal problems, and strabismus repair.
Now, we all remember one thing. Hold up. We're going to the root. To the root!
It's pretty well established that your brain's really important. It's like if your body was a computer, your brain's the mainframe. It controls everything, whether you're aware of it or not. Cerebral palsy means brain disease causing paralysis. So essentially,
brain disease causing paralysis. brain disease, causing paralysis. She wanted to play games and not push this baby out. She wanted to play games and not push him out. The same way she playing games now and not taking care of him. She want to play games until he's not here no more. And we're not going to let that happen. She thinks she's slick. She wake up every day hoping he don't. Did you hear what I said? Chrisean wakes up every day hoping Junior don't. And this ain't nothing new to us. This ain't nothing new to becoming family. Because back when she had this baby, we said she don't want him. We can tell she don't want to have this baby. Look at her. Look at her face. Look at her face. I went to a random clip, and you can see in the random clip her face. Says it all. This is man, look. In the arms of an angel.
No, you're fine. You
got this. You're everything. No, you alright. Chrisean, you was built for this to go like this. And you gonna go right there?
Yes.
Yeah, they gotta be right there. What's wrong? You don't want them in there?
She said, do they gotta be right there? She's scared that she going to jail. She's scared people gonna see him. She don't know what he gonna look like. Because all she know is everything she put in her body to try to get rid of him. She nervous. Do they gotta be right there? Are they the police? Are they gonna take me to jail? I gotta hurry up and try to run out of here. Because I know they're gonna find out everything in this baby's system. Boop, boop. You can't run nowhere. You got an epidural, shawty. You hit the floor. Nurses come in. Oh my God, what's going on? Are you okay? Oh, she was just praying. That's how I know y'all family fucked up in the head. Y'all fucked up in the head. Y'all came up with a lot real quick. She was praying, blaming on God. She ain't in here trying to run away from her baby. She was just trying to pray. Why would you get up and get on the floor of a fucking hospital to pray? That's what I would have said if I was your nurse. I wouldn't have let that lie go like they did. You was in there scaring all of them. Talking about you had something to do tonight. Don't get me started.
Yeah, you want them there because they're here in case anything goes wrong with baby, okay? Yeah.
They're here in case anything goes wrong with the baby. Now let me ask you a question. That means that it's some extra people in there. Something already going wrong. Y'all not listening. Y'all not listening to me. Y'all not listening to me. I don't gotta see who in there to know it's some extra people. Is it, well, who in there? Who is she talking about? These are the questions that we gotta ask. Who's in there? She knew that he had cerebral palsy from day one. From day one. That's why China was so shocked that I knew what it was. Because that was the big secret. Yeah. As a matter of fact, before we head out, how about that? Let me see how many minutes in this. That's what we'll do. I'm gonna play this one, and then right after this one, 2% Queen, I'll go to that one to close us out. But I already started at the halfway mark. I want us to hear the baby's first breath. That's important. Because that's what we're gonna start with on the next live. The next live is gonna be titled Junior's First Breath. Remember, that's important.
What are you doing? Or look away? She'll come with y'all looking this way.
Oh my God, 5,000 of them, and we all have them too.
We have, but she'll come as possible.
Okay, it's all good. Let's get the baby out. Okay?
That's gonna trash and try to get him home.
Here, so we got a linen slide.
They begging her to get the baby out. It's okay. Let's get the baby out. Okay? Like her son, please. There's people at the door like, oh shit. The baby in there suffocating. Somebody get you know what? If she don't push that baby out in 5 minutes, we gonna shoot her up with something, knock her out, and take her in there and do a damn C-section. They care about life, Chrisean. They care about the baby coming out alive. Luckily, they was in there on pins and needles. Do y'all hear me? Their job is to make the mother think nothing is going wrong. Their job is to tell the mother everything is okay. You know, the job of the maid of honor in a wedding, how you got to go and you got to make the bride think that everything ain't going wrong when absolutely everything is going wrong. He ain't here. They lost the ring. We can't find this. We can't. Yeah, everything is okay. Just push the baby out. Please. Please get him out. Please, no. They just in here just in case anything goes wrong. No, ain't nobody about to pick up a lever and a meat cleaver and hit you upside the head because you won't let us give you a C-section. We ain't finna just make you be unconscious so we can run you in there and cut you open and get the baby out because you won't fucking push. You refuse to push. You in there talking about some they know you're not pushing for real. Mama, they do this for a living. Girl, they knew she wasn't pushing. Say that, Sandy. You better motherfucking say it, sister. How did I do in my cursing today, y'all? I was trying to do a little bit better. Did I do a little bit better, y'all? I know I just recently said a word, but I was doing my best to do my best, girl. I'm going to get better with time, okay? I'm going to get better with time like wine, okay?
Oh, that's for the baby. He's close.
They're gonna put him on your chest.
We're close.
You okay?
This is cute.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm just like, that's crazy. I ain't really.
There's a lot going on.
What are the tools for?
Remember I told you earlier when I set up your table that there's just some cord clamps, stuff to cut the
the umbilical cord, all of that.
Okay, just a bunch of junk, really.
Ma, you want to cut the cord?
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Oh my God. Now, I'm going to say this, though. Sunny Doe and the First Lady of Crystal Rock Church in Baltimore. But I'm going to say, if it would have been, let me come on camera for this. If it would have been anybody else, I think I would have been mad. But I think that with the First Lady, I'm not really too mad at that. Because I know that love is genuine. I know that, well, it would have been Pastor Mike, but at least it ain't a whole bunch of men on her lips. It's just her husband. She older, so I know that she washes her face and brushes her teeth. She clean. I'm not too mad about the church lady, Chrisean Jr., because I feel like other people are the ones that's really loving on Junior, and she one of them. Her and her daughter, I'm not mad about them holding Junior, loving on him, kissing on him. because I know it's genuine love. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I got more of a problem with his freaking mama kissing him than the church lady. And that's sad. But that's how I feel. I get more mad when I see Chrisean do that. That's a shame. That's a shame, y'all. Cause that's his mama. But I feel like it's fake. I feel like she don't want to love and kiss on him. I feel like that lady might really care about Junior. You know what I'm saying, y'all? We know a little bit about her because we saw her and Chrisean do a sit down interview together. You feel what I'm saying, sis? I'm not really too mad about that. I'm more mad when I see Chrisean do it because at least we know a little bit about her and the daughter. You see what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that. I really am not. I'm actually glad that somebody is showing him love because at least I know that part is real from her. Because with Chrisean, it's fake. It's fake. But let's keep going though. I thought I was gonna close out with that, but I'm not because I know y'all probably want to see this too, so we'll keep going with this too. Corey's a fool, man. I love Corey though, man. I really do. I love Corey. Let me hear refresh on your page, Corey, before we go. And let me refresh it, Corey, because you will have something new up there. Let me see. Hold up.
We don't even sleep at the house. You can sleep at my house where I go and like. Right, yo, you can go there. So then she like, whatever you just gave me, bro. Who knows? I'm like, I told you to take a half of a half. She took a whole half thinking it was going to bust. It didn't even trip.
Oh, that shit was good?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I was gonna press the fuck out of it. You pissed me the fuck off.
Oh, you a Twitch?
Huh?
Wait, you a Twitch?
Yeah, I stream on Kick and Twitch, both.
You on Kick right now?
Yeah, Kick and Twitch. I've been streaming. No, what? Huh?
Can they hear me back there?
No.
Wow. Wow. CPS, y'all literally have evidence that she's a drug addict. Wow. Y'all suck. CPS. Hey, y'all suck. Y'all are failing the kids in America. Y'all literally suck. I seen y'all go to people's house for less. Y'all will go to somebody's house because their kid not in the right fucking school zone. Y'all will go to their house and say, hey, you sending your kid to this school, but your address is this. Y'all will go to somebody's house for that. But you mean to tell me, you lazy boy, don't even do it. Don't do it because I'm not going to make a blanket statement. I'm not going to paint with a broad brush. I'm not going to do it. But boy, do I want to. Who the fuck is in charge? Because y'all need to do something. This is getting ridiculous. We're going to be back tomorrow, y'all. I got a long day, but I got a break. And I'm going to try to go live on my break. I got a 4-hour break tomorrow. And then I got to go back to work. So I either might go live when I get off or either I might go live on my break. It depends on what time I got to go to work the following day. But I am going to go live because, man, oh, man. I'm going to try to get into doing some pre-records. All right. We working, y'all. We working. Shout out to Holy Ghost Girl. Thank you so much, sis. Shout out to the 2% Queen, I think. Yeah, 2% Queen. Thank you, Recessionista. You've been going off, girl. We love you, girl. We love you, Recessionista. Girl, we love you, girl. We love it, sweet, sophisticated Miss Cheryl. Thank y'all so much. I already said 2% Queen. Thank you. everybody that's been in the chat just doing their thing, man. I appreciate y'all. All of my moderators, Gia, TBT, Tara, Holy Ghost Girl, oh my goodness, is that it? TBT, Tara, Holy Ghost Girl, Gia. Girl, you ain't been over here, girl, cause why is my mind going blank right now? You trying. I ain't seen you in a minute, girl. Don't be mad. Don't be mad at me. I ain't seen you in the chat in a minute. Don't be mad at me, you trying, girl. I ain't seen you, girl. Shout out to you, Straya, Gia, Tara, TBT, and Holy Ghost Girl. I love y'all, man. And Miss T, too. But, you know, Miss T, y'all already know. I told y'all about Miss T. She gonna come and hop in on us every couple of months, okay? But we love her some Miss T. We love you, Gia. We love you so much. I love y'all, man. I'm out. But I will be back tomorrow, y'all. I love y'all. We're gonna keep it up, y'all, man. Justice for Ronnie, free Junior, man. Justice for Ronnie, free Junior. Arrest Quell, arrest Chrisean. Now I can end the live.